Yo, what's up, everybody? Aric Jackson here. I'm chilling outside, actually, on my balcony at home, and just wanted to hit you all up about a very important message. And I think it's one of those things that you have to really stop and take a look. I think it's been swept up under the carpet. I think it has been talked about, but I know I haven't talked about it. And after just kind of interacting with some students, I realized that this message needs to be put out there. So, cyberbullying. So here's the thing, cyberbullying. Now there is a way out. And what I mean by that is, I've met with people who have been victim of cyberbullying and who have experienced it, and it's not been so great. And then there have been some who have gotten past it and who have been able to make a difference with it. And I want to share some of those tips with you. So cyberbullying, now there is a way out. So there's several things I'm going to lay out for you. If you are someone who is experiencing cyberbullying, or you have a child who's experiencing cyberbullying or anything like that, I want to give you this information. So I just want to knock it off with 5 tips. So for cyberbullying, tip number 1 is this, or step number 1, I'll say step number 1 is this: you are not in this by yourself. And when I say you're not in it by yourself, when you notice the cyberbullying, as soon as it happens, you need to go have a conversation. Maybe it's with an adult, maybe it's with your guidance counselor at your school, maybe it's with a friend, but don't go through that whole piece by yourself. One of the biggest things and one of the biggest mistakes that people do is when they're cyberbullied, they go through this space of feeling ashamed. And because they feel ashamed, they kind of seclude themselves from everybody else. And they're just like, I don't want, it's embarrassing. I don't want anybody to know. Forget that. It's not about being embarrassed. It's about really involving other people. And it doesn't have to be 10 people. It can be one trusted adult. It could be one person in your life to kind of let them know, hey, this is what's happening. So you're not going through it by yourself. I promise you, it makes a difference when you're actually sharing this with somebody else and you're not going through it alone. Tip number 2 is this: you gotta stay calm, stay chill. Cyber bullies are gonna do something. As long as my name is Aric and as long as I got this bald head, I can tell you something cyber bullies are gonna do. They're always gonna try to provoke you. They're gonna try to provoke you to say something. They're gonna try to provoke you to respond. They're gonna try to provoke you to get out of your comfort zone, or to get into your feelings, or get out of place in order to get a response out of you. Here's the thing: if they provoke you, okay, it's cool. Don't respond. Don't give them the satisfaction of responding, because they're intentionally trying to poke at you to make sure that you give some type of response. So that's number 2. Number 3, and by the way, I have a whole bunch of notes on this, y'all, just so y'all know. That's why I keep looking down, because I want to make sure I give you the right information. By the way, step number 3 is this: keep the evidence. When people start cyberbullying you, I think one of the biggest things we miss out on is actually collecting the evidence. And you're not collecting the evidence because you're a punk or you're afraid or this, that, and the other. It's not even that. I want you to look at it this way: you have to put a stop to it, in the sense that you have to respond a certain way, because if you continue to follow into their groove or you don't address it, take screenshots, get all that information, they're going to turn around and do it to somebody else. It can stop with you if you do that. Take screenshots, show it to someone else, screen record. That's what these phones are for. Like, actually get that information. Step number 4 is this: let them know, hey, what you're doing is not cool. I know I'm kind of old, so cool might not be the thing to say. This is not cool. Maybe, hey, what you're doing, what you're saying, it's hurting my feelings. It's not Gucci. Whatever that is, you need to tell them, look, I need you to stop. Just stop. And if they continue after that, that's when you need to bounce back to step number 3 and start, screenshot that you said stop, screenshot that they keep on doing it, but let them know, I need you to stop this. And then what happens is, if they don't stop, that leads to step number 5, which is this: get the authorities involved. Now, some of you all may be like, whoa, that's too much. No, it's really not. It does make a difference, because once the authorities get involved, you're not only stopping it for you, but you're also stopping the cyberbullying for other people in the future. So that's what I want to say. I'm just going to go over the 5 steps again. Number 1, don't hold on to it by yourself. Number 2, keep calm. Don't respond to people provoking you. Number 3, take screenshots. Get that evidence. Number 4, stop. Get them to stop. And if they don't stop, like, tell them, hey, this is not Gucci. I'm not liking what you're doing. And then if they don't stop, number 5, you have to send it to the authorities, parents, whoever it is, to get involved so it can stop. You're not only doing this for you, you're doing this for other people in the future. This is Aric Jackson letting you know that cyberbullying, now there is a way out. Peace, y'all. If you have any questions, hit me up. Subscribe to YouTube. I'll see y'all later.